Mistakes are expensive. Let's avoid them. Opening a coffee shop can be one of the most exciting and financially rewarding moves of your life. But here's the harsh truth. Most independent cafes don't fail because of bad coffee. They fail because of avoidable mistakes, missteps that cost time, money, and sometimes the entire dream before the business even gets off the ground. You can have a great idea, an Instagram-worthy interior, and a top-tier espresso machine, and still lose everything because of one or two bad decisions made early on. In this video, we're covering the top 10 mistakes to avoid when opening a coffee shop. Whether you're brand new or already in the planning phase, this step-by-step breakdown will help you dodge the most costly business fails and set yourself up for success before you serve your very first cup. If you're serious about building a cafe that thrives, like this video, subscribe to the Legacy Room, and let's make sure you don't become another cautionary tale. Mistake number 1, choosing the wrong location. Let's start with the biggest and most expensive mistake you can make, signing a lease in the wrong location. Too many first-time coffee shop owners fall in love with the space because it's cute, affordable, or newly renovated, and completely ignore the two things that matter most: foot traffic and visibility. If people aren't walking by your store on a regular basis, it doesn't matter how good your coffee is, because no one will know you're there. A gorgeous cafe tucked into a dead-end street with no parking? That's a recipe for failure. Before you sign anything, study the neighborhood. Visit at different times of the day. Talk to nearby business owners. Count how many people walk by during the peak hours. A great product in a bad location is still a bad business. Mistake number 2, spending too much on the build-out. Your cafe doesn't need to look like a luxury hotel lobby on day one, and yet many new owners pour tens of thousands into design features that don't actually improve sales, like custom tile, designer lighting, or imported furniture. Don't misunderstand, aesthetic matters, but it should be functional first, beautiful second, and expensive last. A clean, minimal design with a warm, inviting vibe will get you just as far, if not further, than a $200,000 build-out. Your focus should be on flow, efficiency, and customer comfort. And if you absolutely need something fancy, do it in phase 2, after you're profitable. Mistake number 3, ignoring your menu economics. You can't afford to serve loss leaders. Every item on your menu should be profitable, period. One of the most common mistakes beginner cafe owners make is overloading the menu with too many options. Seasonal drinks, specialty lattes, 15 syrup flavors, 6 types of milk. Not only does this overwhelm customers and slow down service, it also kills your margins. Start with a focused, high-margin menu. Feature items that are quick to make, popular, and cost-effective. Track every item's cost and price your drinks to achieve at least 70% gross margin. Don't get emotionally attached to drinks that don't sell or cost you more than they make. Your menu is a business tool, not a Pinterest board. Mistake number 4, not knowing your numbers. This one is simple. If you don't know your numbers, you don't have a business, you have a hobby. You should know your startup costs, monthly break-even point, labor percentage, COGS, cost of goods sold, and cash flow runway before you ever open your doors. These numbers should guide every decision you make, from how much you charge for a latte to when it's time to hire. Too many people fall into the trap of assuming they're profitable because the register is busy. But money coming in doesn't mean money staying in. Invest in basic accounting software. Create a financial forecast and track your metrics weekly. Trust the math, not your gut. Mistake number 5, hiring the wrong people or hiring too fast. Great coffee doesn't build your reputation, great people do. Your baristas, cashiers, and managers are the face of your brand. They're the ones creating experiences your customers will remember or never return from. The biggest mistake? Hiring fast and cheap. Just because someone has cafe experience doesn't mean they're a culture fit. Hire for attitude, hustle, and teachability. You can train skills. You can't train character. Also, don't hire a full staff before you open. Start lean. Learn your traffic patterns. Then scale up based on real needs, not guesses. Mistake number 6, overcomplicating the workflow. Your setup behind the bar needs to function like a production line. Every unnecessary step adds seconds to service time, and those seconds add up fast. One of the most costly beginner mistakes is designing a beautiful space without thinking about operational flow. Is your grinder too far from the espresso machine? Is your fridge behind a counter that only one person can access? Do baristas have to walk across the room to grab milk? Before you finalize your layout, walk through a pretend rush. Physically, go through the steps of making your top 5 drinks. Eliminate wasted motion. Optimize for speed. A well-designed bar can do more for your profitability than a marketing campaign. Mistake number 7, weak pre-launch marketing. The best time to market your coffee shop is before you open, not after. Yet many new owners pour all their energy into equipment, renovations, and menu testing, and forget to actually build an audience. Start at least 30 to 60 days before launch. Create an Instagram and start posting. Share behind-the-scenes content. Tell your story. Introduce your team. Tease your signature drinks. Run giveaways to build your email list. Opening day should feel like an event, not a surprise. You want customers lining up, not wondering if you're open yet. Mistake number 8, skipping systems and SOPs. You need systems before you need staff. Without standard operating procedures, SOPs, your business will be inconsistent, chaotic, and completely dependent on whoever's working that day. Your recipes should be written down. Your opening and closing checklists should be printed and laminated. Your inventory process should be clear, repeatable, and trackable. Don't wait until your team asks for guidance. Build your systems as you go. Even if you're solo at first, the goal is to build a business that can run without you one day. Mistake number 9, underpricing your products. You might be tempted to charge less than your competitors to win customers, but that strategy will only hurt your brand and your bottom line. Underpricing sends the wrong message. People associate value with price. If your latte is significantly cheaper than the one across the street, people will assume it's lower quality, even if it's not. And more importantly, it erodes your margins. When costs go up, and they will, you won't have room to adjust. Price your drinks for sustainability, not survival. Charge what you need to run a profitable business and pay your team well. The right customers will respect you for it. Mistake number 10, waiting too long to adapt. The final and most dangerous mistake, not adapting fast enough. The coffee business moves quickly. Customer tastes change, trends evolve, new competition appears, and what worked on day 1 might not work in month 6. The most successful coffee shop owners aren't the ones with perfect plans. They're the ones who watch, listen, and pivot. If a menu item isn't selling, cut it. If traffic slows down in the afternoons, introduce happy hour specials. If your community asks for vegan options, test them out. Your ability to evolve is more important than your ability to be right the first time. Mistakes are inevitable. Failure isn't. Here's the truth. Every coffee shop owner makes mistakes. It's part of the journey. But the difference between those who survive and those who close is how quickly they recognize, correct, and learn from those mistakes. If you're about to open a coffee shop, or even just dreaming of it, let these lessons serve as your early warning system. You don't need to make every mistake yourself. You just need to pay attention to the ones that others have already made. Avoid the traps, protect your capital, and stay focused on building a business that doesn't just open, but thrives. Drop a comment below and let me know which of these mistakes surprised you most, or if you've already started planning, what's one thing you're doing to stay ahead? If you found this guide helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more real-world business insights from the Legacy Room. Until next time, stay focused, stay scrappy, and stay building your legacy.